Hey everyone, how are you doing? You're probably here because of the community post I did make. Well, I'm here to say this is more of an update on my career than, well, just me leaving this channel entirely. I'm not leaving this channel, I'm just not going to be as active as I was on this website. But, before we, get to that stuff, I just want to point out the reasons of why I'm not going to be using this channel often. The main reason is because of the whole AI situation with YouTube. What I mean is how YouTube is using AI to monitor kids' content and stuff. Basically monitor your watch history to see if you're a kid or an adult or a teenager or whatever. And it has affected me, to be honest, because a couple of days ago I got hit with this message right here. It's the picture is probably showing at you right now. Yeah. So basically, AI is now treating me like I'm 5 years old, and I can't watch any adult videos now, considering that I am an adult. My next reason is, well, basically all the times when YouTube kind of took down my videos and given me a strike for some reasons that are reasonable and most of the reasons that does not seem reasonable at all. Now, I don't know if you guys knew, but I was this close to getting terminated. My channel was close to getting terminated because half of the strikes were false. Honestly, I was on my second strike, and that strike was had something to do with a playlist of videos that I like to watch. It was called Cool Vids or Favorites at the time. I don't remember what it was. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm never making playlists ever again. Honestly, I advise you to do the same so you don't get this problem too. And that leads to my final reason, which is something that I've always wanted to do, and honestly, I feel confident about. So, if you've noticed in the community post, I put in a link that takes you to Newgrounds. I've made a Newgrounds account, and I go by RatZ in the account. And it's not just a name that's on my account. It's kind of basically some sort of company that's like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Comedy Central, whatever. And that is something that I want to do. That is something I want to make and do stuff with. Newgrounds feels like the perfect website to be honestly doing whatever I want to do on the website. And of course, they do have rules that I'm going to follow. Actually, I'll read them just to keep my account on there. There's also another thing that I could work with on two of the websites. I can post the videos I make on YouTube, which are cut, they're censored. All the bad words are censored. All the basically pretty much the usual stuff. While in Newgrounds, everything is basically uncensored, depending on what the content is. And well, while that is okay, there is one problem. So obviously, this is the Craig the Kid channel. And unless this video is uploaded on a different channel and you're watching it, here is the channel up on here. Craig the Kid was never meant to be for kids. I was not trying to target my content for kids or any of that. I at least consider the content I make with Craig the Kid to be TV-14, an age-rated cartoon where teenagers and adults can watch. No kids at all, under, I'd say at least 14 or 13, I'm not really sure. While Cigar Ratman, you guys know little about because he's not really shown often. Craig the Kid is more shown. You basically know him. He's like your best friend or whatever. Cigar Ratman is basically TVMA, mature audience for adults, etc., whatever. I probably don't have to explain what TVMA is if most of you guys know. If you don't know, you're probably a kid. Please click off the video. For the sake of your innocence and, you know, please don't make me look bad. Anyway, I feel that both of my creations have potential, and once I present them on Newgrounds or on YouTube or whatever, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. I just don't want anyone to get the wrong idea with Craig the Kid or Cigar Ratman, or any other creations I've yet to make in the future. And the reason that I'm saying this is because most of these animators are infamous for a lot of these controversial stuff that I do agree is wrong for them to do, and that I would also never want to do or support at all. I'm not gonna say what the things are or who the YouTubers are, but just think of some YouTubers who are kind of bad in your mind, and I'll say that you're right. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, do not attack anyone who's been mentioned in the video, even though I didn't mention anyone. Just in case, you know, I'm trying to be really respectful here. Anyway, so yeah. Also, one more thing. Any character I make who is safe for work is strictly safe for work. Especially characters who are indeed underage, for obvious reasons. Again, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea with me, or the content that I create. If you do not like the content, then that is okay. You don't have to see it if it makes you uncomfortable or offended. Craig the Kid will be the same old kid that you know and love, and probably hate because of his annoying little voice. And Cigar Ratman, you'll soon get to know him, and his also wacky life, but for adults. Anyway, hopefully that is everything I need to address to everybody here who is a genuine Craig the Kid fan, and maybe a Cigar Ratman fan as well. If you want to see the potential content I make on Newgrounds, the link is in the description below. And again, don't worry, I'm not leaving YouTube. So if you're like new and take interest in the channel, you can subscribe, unsubscribe whenever you want. And also to all the YouTube friends I made on the way. I love you guys, you're all my best friends, and I genuinely hope from the bottom of my heart that your future is as bright as mine. I love my creations, I love my content, I love my fans, and I love the family that I have who support me. And also, for all animators out there, AI may be able to do everything. They can make art, they can make animation, they can do just as everything as how any normal person can do. But just remember, they cannot be you. They cannot do exactly everything that you can do. Don't let some robot affect you and what you love to do best. What you love to do. Keep drawing. Keep animating. Keep making music. Keep making 3D animations. Do whatever. Show the world that you're still a motivated artist. Show the world that you have talent. Show everybody that you're still yourself. Goodbye, everybody. At least for now.